put themselves in a box in the glass ceiling.
It's over.
Yeah.
But real quick, when it comes to dating as well for ladies here, so we did the first part where, obviously we spoke about what you want from a date, and then of course what you're looking for, and then the money part. But let's say you got nothing from a date. How would you feel?
But he didn't try to.
Okay.
Great. I would say moving on.
See?
Okay.
On
Moving
something.
the fuck on.
Okay.
Bye, bye.
How would you feel?
Do you mean like he didn't pay for the date, or
Well, you didn't get what you wanted from the date. Like you
like it just wasn't a good experience?
yeah, it wasn't a good experience.
Okay, that's like okay. I'm not gonna see him again then. I don't
Okay.
know.
For you?
If you, I would feel used up, sweated on.
See?
If you feel used up, sweated on, wasted my time. If you paid for the dinner, I had a good time. It's no issue. But if I had a bad time, I would be pissed. I'd be like, time is money.
Yeah.
Energy is money. Energy is currency.
Yeah.
For real.
My energy is currency. So
How would you feel?
What was the question again about like?
If you are,
Like, if I didn't get nothing from a date?
yes, how would you feel?
Like, first off, if I'm going on a date,
Into the mic,
I'm
please.
looking for something. I want something. Like, I'm not gonna go on a date for like no reason. But if I don't get nothing out of it, like you said, time is money. It's a waste of time, and wouldn't do it again. But if I go on a date, obviously looking for something, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, nigga, don't skip me. yeah. If I go on the date, I don't get what I expect. If I paid for the date,
Yeah.
done all, I spent all this money,
Yeah.
and I don't get nothing. No, I ain't gonna feel no kind of way.
Really?
Nah, the kitchen come before the hanging.
Wait. So if you, pay a shorty, right?
Yeah.
And you don't get a smash, how would you feel?
I don't feel nothing. I'm setting the stage.
You're a gentleman.
I'm setting the stage. So when I go to the strip club and I see something I like and I throw $1,500 on her that night, I ain't asking to fuck. I ain't trying to fuck. I'm gonna come back and do it again. By that third or fourth time I got it. I already spent $4,000-5,000.
Long game, fresh. Long
Man,
game.
I already spent $4,000-5,000. You done took out on dates.
You a real one.
I went there and got the attention of all the women in the club, in her, and put on a bigger performance.
But see, I like dates though. I like going on one-on-one dates. You know.
I like that later.
later on. I think it's later on.
I like that later.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
I like if we do that off the rip, we each other.
I don't think.
We're going on lavish dates to first, we each other.
Well, no, I'm going where it's free for me. Like I get free access to clubs and dinner parties.
But you want to fuck.
Yeah, but no, hold on. I give her an experience.
Everybody got it. Every guy.
Hold on, but Justin, I give her an experience that's dope, VIP, and then it's my VIP at home.
I feel like
Don't
I
tell
show
me I ain't got to
a
grab
good
it. Man, I
time.
feel some kind of way by grabbing him, motherfucker. Yeah, I had to think what you were saying to me. Yeah, no.
But you know what's important? Every man that's making money for themselves can choose how they want to date women.
So let me just say this.
Yeah.
Every man is trying to get selected.
Yes.
You got to have some campaign funds. You gotta have some campaign funds.
True.
Whether that's spending money for your clothes, your ride, you gotta, man,
Your house.
you going into the club and you don't tip no waitress? I'm gonna tip the waitress to show out for her.
I like you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, man, I'm gonna tip the nigga at the door. Man, because that's what I was taught. That's what the gentleman do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the gentleman do. He play trick
Okay.
to get what he want.
Okay.
The little boy don't know how to play.
Nope.
So he mean everybody.
No calling names here. What about you?
Call in last night.
How do you feel if you want to date with a guy and nothing comes of it? It sucked, wasn't good, you didn't get what you want out of it. How do you feel?
I just move on.
You don't, whatever.
Yeah. Another one bites the dust.
Okay. For you?
Same. Just move on.
Actually, for you, real quick, what if the guy said to you, no, we're not going to your spot, we're going to go to my spot? Would you still go on that date?
It depends on what his spot is. Like, if it's something that I enjoy, something that I would do, yeah. But if it's not, I would just
He
say,
said,
okay,
nah,
have fun.
I'm going to surprise you.
If it's better than what I have, yes.
No,
If
no,
it's
but you don't know
not-
what it is yet. I'm just going to surprise you.
Okay, I will go
$400
to see
motel
what
with
it
the
is.
on the TV.
Porn on the TV.
Cum sheets, man.
On TV.
Wait, what's that spot called? In Hialeah?
What?
He knows about it.
I ain't been in
He knows about
it.
it.
I've been here for 2 years.
Executive?
Yeah, I wasn't there,
Bro, you know what's crazy? So it's my first year in America, right?
We back.
And I remember I was at this this office event
Back down on SmackDown.
AT&T.
We
and they're like, yo,
checking the audio right
it's
now.
like 2 in the
Make sure
morning.
the audio's
We're going to
straight.
this after party. I was like, okay. And we pull up. It's like 4 girls and like 2 guys and me, right? And this is a like random spot, Hialeah. There's a bunch of hotels and motels. I'm like,
That's how it is.
and you gotta drive into this compound, and then you gotta park your car in a garage. I'm like, what the I'm gonna get robbed right now?
Hey, listen, man.
Should we pull up, right? And I'm kind of scared. I'm like,
It's danger raw wholesale.
bro, I'm in America. I don't know where I'm at.
Garage.
And then we get out the car, go upstairs, right? Bro, it's a pole.
All right, we checking audio. Make sure audio's straight.
And a TV, and I'm like,
The mirror
Yo,
on the
yo,
ceiling.
Yo, it's a pole, man.
I promise you, bro.
They have bottle openers on the
Good,
wall.
good, not bad.
And on the TV is showing. I'm like, bro, I'm out of here, bro. This is weird. But it's normal in my Hialeah. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. So it's normal. It's just on the TV, a pole. You bring girls, you do your.
It's a
That's a sex mall.
What up, gang? And them?
Motel for
And
sex.
how much it costs for that room?
It's like nothing.
Like 40.
It's like nothing.
Make sure y'all like the video for the algo. Come on. Bring them on.
How you know that?
Depending on the room, right?
Wait.
We finna start the show. Get the mics up.
Girls.
One second.
1 minute.
So you're telling me you pay by the hour?
I have a friend that would go there to party, and they said they could pay by the hour.
When we was in high school, it was $10 for the hour.
That's
Then
you know,
they
it's
started
one of
calling
those
it 10 for
places.
2. It's $10 for 2 hours when we was in high school. They called it 10 for 2.
Yeah,
I'm done.
they have another one in Brickell.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I didn't know.
Called the Star
You don't
Hotel,
fuck that
something
low no
like
more, so let it go.
It's on 8th Street.
Yeah, you don't fuck that
It
low.
has a garage. It has another garage.
On 7th Street.
I'm just kidding.
In the sky now.
Dirty dog. Dirty dogs.
Condos. Okay. What about you? Miss over here. If you don't get, if you don't get,
YVG done.
yeah, if you don't get a, how do you feel?
At the end of the day, I just like go home, you know, like you just gotta like forget about it, bro. Like life's life, you know. Just go home, soon, watch movies, like eat food, like
Life,
you know.
19.
You're like a unreal character. Like you're like a doll. like this is even real?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Get it busted, man.
Don't exist in the real.
It's like unreal.
You know, you do different accents, right?
Oh, I love that one.
Let me hear.
Let's hear it for me.
Yeah.
What do you want to hear? What's accent? I used to live in the UK, and then I lived in Ireland for a bit.
That us?
You go. A billionaire go marry you. You go get you a rich man.
Oh, I already have my rich man.
I know. It's a men, not man. Men.
Men.
Wait, men?
Men.
How many you got?
Like I got like 4 like whales lined up.
Ooh, whales.
Whales, like spend money
Like
size.
big.
Yeah, spend
Well,
money.
I can't even talk names.
All right, it's your boy, it's Lil Savage, man. We back down like SmackDown. I don't know if that's too loud for y'all. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit because it look like it's peaking a little bit. Somewhat. All right, it's still peaking. Let me see. Hold on. How that is. All right, I think y'all can hear me well. So this is what we're gonna do. This is your boy, Lil Savage. We're gonna turn it into the show. We're gonna do what we need to do. Let me see if I can turn it down. Let me know in the comment section if it's too loud. I can see it peeking in the yellow. All right, let's get this show over with. Not really, let's get it started. Fuck is you saying? It's your boy Savage, man. It's the boy Angelo Savage. This is the Daily Night News, and this is the Savage Report. So I just want to update y'all on what's going on in the world right now. Is that too loud? It looks loud. Loud. That's how they be in the city. They be in Chicago, they be like loud. Loose squares. Testing, loose squares. For real, that's how I be in the city, for real. Chicago's it's a movie. It's a movie in Chicago, man. It's a movie. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. This is the Night News, the Savage Report. So let's see what's going on right now in the Night News. You know, anything could be going on. So let's get right into it and everything. I do like this episode. This is a fresh and fit episode. I like when they sit down and talk to the females. But you know what? I actually like when Myron Gaines is not there. Because what it is when Myron Gaines is not on the Fresh and Fit podcast, when they're doing these talk shows, and they got like, right now they got Charleston White, Fresh, and Henny Chris. And when it's all them, you could tell they be vibing with the chicks. They be, like, it's never no conflict. But if Myron's there, like, he don't be having no patience for these bitches. Like, he be on go mode with them. But when it's just Fresh, Chris, and then like the girls, it'd be like a chill show. Like, they really be like there the whole time. There's no kickoffs. They really vibing, unless it's super, super disrespectful. And then they know to make anybody look wrong. Like, they really just talking and chopping it up. And that's what we want, because this is just teaching men how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? And like, for men that don't have that type of game, it's a game of numbers. You know what I'm saying? So for the men out there that don't know how to talk to women at all, just go out there and it's a game of numbers. Like I said, go out there and see what you can do and go based on that, man. For real. Yeah. Because if you pretty much know what you're saying, like, you could just talk. Just talk. That's all you have to do, bro. I'm good at talking to females because I work around a lot of females. I work majority around females and shit, but plus on top of that, like, it ain't shit for me. I got confidence too, but besides the confidence, when you work with them, you got, like, you could talk to them, shit, like, easily. And when you can talk so easily, you could chop it up and have long conversations. That's why I like the conversations when it's Fresh. When Fresh is on here and he got his guest, say he has a special guest, Fresh, and then he Chris, should be crispy, bro. For real, should be actually dope. How y'all liking the audio? Audio, is it peaking too hard? How y'all fucking with me on the audio, man? I'm using a Shure mic, so I'm using like the external platform. So comment in the comment section how the audio is. I can hear it in my ear, but I don't know how y'all hearing it. All right. So if you don't know, this is the boy Angelo Savage, man, and this is the daily night news. We're on a 30-day streak just for analytical purposes. So bear with me. Make sure you like that video so we can hear the analytics coming in for sure. So basically, what we do around here, for those that don't understand, I'm a content creator. We make commentary on news, trending topics, all types of shit. It don't even matter for real. Like, I'm just a real well-rounded individual that comment on all things. So what I really like to do is tell you guys what's going on in the news right now. So we're going to react to a couple videos of what's possibly going on in the news right now. And for those that don't understand, like, things of the matter, say for instance, why gas prices are up. I just thought about that today. I said, what if people don't understand why the gas is going up and down, which is crazy. Imagine you driving, you're like, damn, the gas $5 a gallon, and then you drive later and it's like $3.50, and you have no clue why it's doing that. Like, as a human, you should at least know what's going on in your country, you know what I'm saying, if you're in America. But this affects the whole country when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz. So let's get into these news. We're going to talk about Iran and the Strait of Hormuz, how our deal that we recently, our temporary ceasefire that had the 14 points on there, we're going to talk about how that ceasefire just, that negotiation just kind of like went away because of Israel. So if you're familiar with the concept of what's going on, I need you to hit that like button right now. And this is coming from a black man, you know what I'm saying? So I know a little bit, let's just say, I know a little bit what's about going on with the situation. I've been following it for a little bit. We need to know as Americans why. We need to know as Americans why shit is costing too much damn money. I'll tell you that right now. Right? Because if we sit in here realizing like, oh shit, the gas price is high as hell, and you don't know why the gas price is high as hell, you need a check, okay? All right, man. I'm fucking with you. Y'all fucking with me? It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. So we're gonna start that since we're talking about that shit. Let's start with the we're gonna do that right, and then we're gonna talk about. I seen this video of what's that guy's name? Carmelo Anthony. So if those that don't know about the Carmelo Anthony case, he's been sentenced to 35 years in jail, and they had an option to choose between 0 and like I guess 1 in 99 years. They gave him a third of the max they were going to give him. So I believe it was fair, but we're going to review the footage now because I guess the the prosecutor wanted to release the video because of all the uproar of what's going on in the Carmelo Anthony case. So we're going to speak on that too. I just want to give my opinion on what's that about and stuff. Lady spitting in food at your local Arby's, and she got the hurt. All right. Then we got cashier stealing your lottery tickets, man. Hey, it's getting wicked out here in the field. It's your boy Joe Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all fucking with a G. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all fuck with me, y'all want to comment below, I'll read your comments out at the end of my reaction. And only at the end of the reaction, once I get done reacting, then I'll read your comments out for you. And we're going to get started with the show here, man. All right? So it's your boy Joe Savage. Make sure y'all comment below if y'all want to talk to the boy. Make sure y'all like the video if y'all fucking with the video. And we're going to go on with that, man. So let's see what's going on in the Strait of Hormuz at the moment, man. It seemed like the deal off now. So if you've seen your gas prices go down a little bit, it might just spike back up. So that might be a consideration right now. It might be a problem for you. And if it is a problem for you, you better blame the woos with a J. Just saying. I could be wrong, but I'm not. Anyway, it's your boy Enzo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe below. Let's go.
We're learning the Strait of Hormuz has been closed. This is a post here that's just coming in, and the Associated Press is reporting that Iran's Joint Military Command saying today that the Strait of Hormuz has been closed again, citing Israeli attacks in Lebanon and U.S. bad faith and, quote, its clear breach of its commitments by failing to end the war. The statement on state television also warned that, quote, if the aggression continues, subsequent steps have been planned. Ships had begun transiting the strait after the interim U.S.-Iran agreement was signed just a bit earlier this week. Now, we've been reporting here this morning that Israeli strikes on southern Lebanon this morning killed at least 16 people, including 2 children, hours after reports emerged of that ceasefire agreement. Now, the persistent fighting threatened that agreement between the United States and Iran to end the war in the Middle East. Bringing you this live look here this morning, courtesy of marine traffic of the Strait of Hormuz at this moment here as we're bringing you this breaking news. Once again, learning here that Iran's joint military just saying that the Strait of Hormuz has been closed again, citing those Israeli attacks in Lebanon. Iranian state television says the...
Can I pause it for a second? I wanted to explain this real quick for people that don't know, that's probably new here or don't know the information at all. People, I know, like, I'm black, so I didn't even know about the situation until I started Googling about it and started researching. But for those people that understand, the Strait of Hormuz is in the Middle East part of the country, over by, like, AUE, Dubai, all that shit. Now, for this, y'all see my cursor right here. You see, this is Iran right here, right? You see my cursor? That's Iran. But look, this little piece is Iran's too. So that's what makes them able to control the Strait of Hormuz, right? So they're able to close or open this part right here, which allows or don't allow oil to get through type shit. So they are thinking about putting tolls through this, not letting people through, so they can control a lot based on just controlling that land piece. Now, I don't know how they got it. Let's just say they did got it. I don't know if it was a solution if you just take it, so then now they can't really do that, so then they don't have that much control over this section. I'm not 100% sure, but let's just say that it's closed again due to the lack of us keeping our deals with the 14-point agreement with Iran. Now, I wanted to Google what happened, but let's just say, and be honest, before I start with that, I just want to let y'all know it's Israel's fault. Yeah, Israel, they don't give a damn. They want war. We don't want war. So they're the reason why, for real, this is all happening. We didn't do anything. It was the fault of Israel. They're not holding up the side of the deal. And then Israel, and since they're not holding their side up, it kind of benefits us because we're supposed to be the big brothers, right? So if we're the big brothers and the big brother promised somebody else, hey, Israel's not going to attack you, and then a day or 2, 3 days after the deal, Israel attacks you. The deal's off. Sorry, bro. You better get your foot soldier in order, right? That's kind of what's going on. So I want to at least get to the nitty gritty so y'all can understand a little. This is a little education. Like, I'm not gonna go super in depth into it. I'm just gonna keep it simple. 14 point. Starting off the first point. The end of conflict on all fronts. The agreement for the U.S., Iran, and allies will declare an immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon. Okay, that's very important, including Lebanon. You know, because that is the whole reason why this deal just got like destroyed in a way. You know what I mean? That's the reason why they just closed it again. Point 2: respect for internal affairs. Read verbatim to reporters in a call with the U.S. officials. Note that the U.S. and Iran will respect each other's sovereignty and territorial integrity, which means we're not about to try to close your territory, I believe. I think that's what that kind of means. Because at one point we was trying to strong arm them, say, hey, we're going to push through that, and if you want war, we want war. It's like, you can't do that, and that's why all the other countries didn't kind of help us out, which is another thing, too. So, like, if Trump is saying, hey, we're going to push through that motherfucker, and y'all say, nah, we're not going to do that, I'm like, all right, well, when y'all need help from said country, don't ask for help from this country, because we need that oil. You know what I'm saying? And that's our problem is the need of thing. Maybe we should do something that doesn't require to have it. An extendable 60-day timeline. So I think that they were extending the timeline for negotiation. It's a 60-day timeline has now begun after the leaders of the two countries officially signed the MOU. And the thing is, this all happened on Donald Trump's birthday. I think it was the 18th or 9th. No, was it the 18th? Or was it last weekend? Was it the 14th? It was Donald Trump's birthday when all this thing was signed, so it's official. But then Israel's like, nah, that's y'all deal with him. We not agreeing on that. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jones? U.S. to end blockade. You know what I mean? So we gotta. That's one of the points to end the blockade, because they was like, hey, if we ain't getting through, nobody getting through type shit. So they was trying to like on some mob shit. Point 5, the Strait of Hormuz. A part of the agreement notes that upon the signing of the MOU, Iran will make arrangements using its best efforts to allow safe passage of commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz with no charge. Point 6, money for Iran reconstruction. Now, this is the point where a lot of Americans were misconstrued it. They were saying that, well, we spent like $30 billion on the war itself, but now we're giving them $300 billion in reconstruction and economic development for Iran. The final mechanism will be agreed with the 30 days of the final deal that all license waivers and permissions will be granted by the United States. However, it doesn't mean the U.S. will be financially involved. So I guess over the time span of like the deal over time, I don't think it's immediately that we'll be giving them $300 billion, but it's a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? It's sanctions that we put on them and stuff, like money we hold pretty much from giving it to them. Sanctions to end. U.S. will, that's point 7, the U.S. will terminate all economic sanctions against Iran, including the UN Security Council resolutions and those. So sanctions, done. No nuclear weapons, so that's the agreement. That's really the whole reason for this, technically. That's what they tell us. You know what I mean? There's always an alternative reason why they're doing this or they're not doing this. Some say it's due because they were trying to exchange the USD into the Chinese yen instead of using USD for their money. Because you understand, when another country doesn't use their money, our money for certain business, it devalues our money. And then next, you go look on the market and the USD value of it went down less than $1. Other countries have done that. So we start war with countries that try to not use our currency because it will lessen our dollar. But it's a catch-22, because then we spend billions of dollars to do that, to just stay at the same point we originally were at. You know what I'm saying? So I will say the Obama's agreement was fine. You know what I'm saying? They weren't making nukes in the first place. They were enriching uranium, which, you know what I mean, they are allowed to do. 9 and 10 in the status quo. Following two part of the agreements specify that the U.S. and Iran agrees to a status quo that the nuclear program in the meantime will until the enriched uranium can be dealt with. In practice, this means that the U.S. will not impose new sanctions. In the meantime, it will issue waivers for the export of oil, petroleum products, and other associated services, such as banking transactions and transportation. So that has something to do with it, man. I don't know what that really means. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that means. But point 11, frozen funds. The point would be a significant impediment of negotiation. So all the funds, because we technically owe them money, we just haven't gave them the money. Monitoring the financial agreements. So 12 through 14, monitoring the final negotiations. Anyway, let's do that. That's points. Those are irrelevant to the main point. The main point is no nuclear wars, right? No nuclear weapons. And that was the point of this whole thing. Yeah, so it says Trump said that preventing Iran was having a nuclear weapon was 99% of what he wanted by launching Operation Epic Fury early this year. That was because he didn't want him to enrich. But then again, we really doing it. It wasn't even really for us. Of course, we don't want them to do that. And we're going to justify why we're attacking them. But we're spending more money to really protect Israel. I'm not going to lie, man. Because when Israel they got their dome, remember, they got a big dome that deters missiles. But Iran has more missiles. So the missiles it takes Israel to make to deter these missiles, Iran is shooting way more in. So they're getting in. So then what did Trump do? He upped the fire. Because we're trying to protect Israel. And then Israel's like, every chance Israel gets, because they have good intel, every time Israel gets, they're attacking people and they're killing off big officials. But they have people in order. It's like, imagine we have president, okay? President get killed, vice president order, vice president, secretary of state, or whoever comes up under them, right? Secretary of Defense, all that stuff. So they just start to stack it down. They already know that they might get killed off, so then they have these people prepped because they know Israel's going to probably come for them. But look, we use Epic Fury to do what? We killed off their main, pretty much their president of their country. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's been in power for a long time, leaving the son in power, which is more deranged. People don't understand that part. But it was a flex on Trump, like, yeah, we killed him, we'll do it, but it was a false move, because now you just cost us not only billions of dollars, hella time, and our economy was up and down, causing us a lot of money. A lot of people can get in debt for over this stuff. Interest rates still maintain the same because of all this stuff. So I'm gonna say Trump kind of fucked up a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna give him grace on this part because he kind of knew what he was doing, but that's not the point of this, right? The point of this is telling you that Israel, we had a deal signed and agreed. All these points are considered. What did it first say? It says including, but not limited to. It says the first paragraph of the agreement note that the U.S., this is the point 1, the first paragraph of the agreement notes that the U.S. and Iran and allies will declare an immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon. They had to include Lebanon due to the fact that they know they're going to be attacked. Now, why is this important? Because 3 days after the deal was signed by the United States and Donald Trump and Iran, Israel attacked Lebanon again, which does what? They're in like conflict of the agreement. So now, who do Lebanon do? They're not going to look at Israel like, oh, we have a deal with your boss, which is technically, we're not their boss, but we're the ones protecting them. Now, what does that mean? That means the deal's off, Strait of Hormuz is closed again. Why is Strait of Hormuz closed? So now all this is closed right back down. You see all the red? Nobody's moving. Nobody's doing nothing. I think they're letting China through and shit, and Russia, but nobody else gets through. You know what I mean? So when Israel's doing that, they're kind of fucking up the oil for the rest of the world. I think this is 20% of the world's oil. So everything goes up. So not just our country. So for people think that our country is just fucking up and it's our fault, it's not our fault. Trump was actually trying to solve the problem. It's Israel that's taking matters to their own hand. Like, they don't care. They want to kill people off. They want revenge. They're almost deranged. Now, they they're going to justify it in their own ways, but it's not enough justifiable if we say, hey, man, we just made a deal, we signed this, it took us months, and it takes us billions of dollars, and we promised over $300 billion to this place, and you just go in there and say, fuck it, attack them 3 days later. Like, oh, well, the United States don't get to control Israel, then we should not give you guys protection at all then. You know what I'm saying? It's like a girl, I'm gonna be honest, it's like you're dating a girl and you tell her, hey man, I don't want you out past this time. Not to give her rules or nothing, but she's like, I don't want you out here bothering people. And then she go out there, spit in a big ass dude's face, and then she run towards you to protect her, knowing that you're gonna protect her. That's how I look at it. Israel's the girl. She spit in the big ass, buff ass dude's face and run towards you to protect her because the buff ass dude's gonna attack her back. That's how I look at it. But then now you gotta negotiate with the big ass buff dude, like, oh no, bro, it's cool, man. I don't want to fight you. I can fight you, but I'd really rather not because this ain't really my fight. But I'm gonna protect her anyway, type shit. So that's the dumbed down version. I gotta dumb it down a little bit because I like to make examples of stuff so it makes sense. Anyway, so if you look at your gas prices, that's why shit is up now. It doesn't go without everything else. So when the gas prices go up, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that also everything goes up under that. You know why? I used to be a truck driver. I still have my CDL and everything, hazmat, triples and doubles, tankers. When the gas goes up, the companies don't eat. So they want the companies to eat up the cost, right? Which means if the gas go up, they just take a loss on their end. That's not how capitalism works. Capitalism usually doesn't eat the cost. So if shit just costs more, they send it down to the consumer. Gas costs more. The truckers want more money to fill up their tanks. Because you know, when you fill up a tank, bro, you be putting $800 in a tank. $800 just to get from New York to like Florida. You get what I'm saying? $800, maybe more. But when the gas prices go up, you know what I'm saying, you could be putting almost $1,000 in your tank now. And then your load is only worth like $1,500 when before you was putting in like $500, $400 in your tank. And then so the truck drivers don't want to eat it, of course, so they're gonna wait for a load until they get the proper load. The company don't want to eat it, so who they give it to? They increase the price of the goods that they're shipping. So when that person is transporting corn, wheat, what else? Shit that we need, eggs, fruit, all that shit gonna go up when the gas prices go up because it takes more money to, you get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Does that make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Put a heart in the chat. Just heart it so I know that y'all hit with it, man. Does that make sense? When the gas prices go up, everything else goes up. And don't forget about natural inflation. Inflation is just going to go up naturally. So that's just, yeah. So naturally, inflation is going to go up. But when the gas prices go up, everything goes up under it. So when I would say when Donald Trump's making a deal, because Donald Trump has got himself into this situation because of protecting the girl, Israel. And since the girl now is like, okay, I'm going to spit in the face of Iran, the big guy, which we're still bigger. We have to now protect the girl because she's like, oh, running scared. You know what I'm saying? And now we have to deal with the consequences because we made a deal with the guy that if you do this, then we'll be okay. And now the girl goes back and spit in the big guy's face again. That's basically what just happened, if that makes sense. So that being said, you have Trump somewhat opposing, like, hey, y'all should stop. This is the first time we've ever seen Trump actually speak on Israel in a bad way. Like, hey, y'all don't have to be blowing up these buildings saying you're looking for Hezbollah. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same thing they did in Gaza. Are we looking for terrorist organization? So we're going to blow up this big ass building full of civilians because we know they could be in there hiding. Same goes to, we're gonna blow up this hospital because they could be in there hiding in the hospital. So we just gonna blow everybody up in there, and hopefully we hit them. because they're hiding amongst the regular people. I don't know. I think Israel's on a crash mission. They don't give a damn because they got Big Brother right here beside them. And now they're going to like, we don't need America. The people on BB's camp is saying, hey, America needs Israel now. Like, whoa. Imagine you help somebody because it benefits both of you, and then you really help them, and you're like, damn, bro, you costing me money. Now they're telling the help that y'all need them. It's like, what? First you help, then they think it's your that you're supposed to do it. Then they think you're obligated to do it. It's like, what the fuck? We've been helping you this whole time. We shouldn't even be. It's really finna be anti-Israel in here, but that's what people be like, oh, he's anti-Semitic. No, it's anti-Semitic, bro. Like, you're causing America trouble. Regardless on what side you are, you're causing America trouble by not agreeing to the terms that we agree on. You don't have to go attack them because you feel like you need to get revenge, because not only are you fucking up America's oil source and our economy, you're also fucking up the other oil companies, because this deal says in allies. That includes all allies of us in Israel. So, like, when you look at the gas prices, everybody gas prices go up. And this works for any economy, any functioning economy. If the gas prices go up, everything goes up. That means you have to have or make more money for the same good that you originally bought last week. There's a possibility you might be paying an extra $50 to $100 for the same thing that you bought last week. Exact thing. Now, people are bad. In America, we run on credit, so people don't really think about nothing. They just like, I just want to enjoy the moment. They just start swiping. And then you got our Fed chair. They come out and say, oh, nah, we're not raising the interest rate. I mean, we're not raising nor dropping the interest rate, so it just stays the same. You know what I'm saying? So, because they can't, because the Strait of Hormuz and everything is just up and down, up and down. So even if the economy did go bad, with the gas prices going high, they can't go in there and be like, all right, we're going to drop the interest rates. Because it's just one action away from something happening where they're like, okay, well, the interest rates, I lowered the interest rates, and now the gas go down, and it's like fucking up the economy. They got to predict what's going to happen next. It's kind of weird, bro. It's like a balance. You know what I mean? So, sorry to rant on this long, but I want to explain this. Let me end the video here. It's just a sticky situation. Israel's fault. It's the woos with a J. You know what I'm saying? you know, YouTube, man. They might try to attack me next. You know what I'm saying? But it's a possibility that those are individuals that might be at fault. But you know what I'm saying? I say to say this, that Americans are the ones suffering. So we have to deal with that. All right. Make sure y'all subscribe. And I want to end it with this, you guys. I just want y'all to understand that, you know, make sure you get rid of your debt. Get rid of your debt as soon as you're possible, because we don't know. This is another country dictating our gas right now. They're getting into it with certain people that don't like them or us. And we made a deal with them. But they said, as long as you can get Israel under control and they don't attack Lebanon, because they're like, well, Iran's in the deal, but not Lebanon. So they put Lebanon in the deal. But Israel's like, we don't agree on that. How you not agreeing with something that's best for the country that's helping you? So now you cause Struni in the but you gotta understand this too, y'all. Y'all funding it, right? Because we don't have no choice. We're gonna always fund Israel, unfortunately. We give Israel billions of dollars a year as well. So wouldn't it be wise for Israel to listen to us? That's why they're making it the greater Israel. I think they want their own, like, they want to take out their enemies and then get a nuke too. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all gotta think past what we thinking about. Like, nobody's dumb. Like, it's all set, like, you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't read too much into it because, you know, I'm just a typical guy, African American. So I worry about things within my own, like, city, Chicago. I worry about things like that. But when it comes to thinking farther than that, now I gotta think about, damn, why my gas prices cost so much? Why the prices of goods cost so much? That's why I get into the nitty gritty of learning about this dumbass shit. And it's not dumb, but it's interesting. But it's like, damn, we've been doing this tit for tat thing for years. So we've been wasting a lot of time for years and a lot of money. But Americans, if you're watching, Just know that your money's going to wars that you don't have a say of what happens. So if we're hurting or harming innocent people, our dollars are forcefully being used to fund said genocide, let's just say. Get what I'm saying? You could or could not have a option or a choice of what's going on. So that being said, either run for office, protest against it, even if you are, there are a lot of pro-Israel people, but if Israel's like really fucking it up for a lot of people, we gotta call a spade a spade. We gotta go in there and be like, hey bro, look, I know we pro-Israel, I know y'all AIPAC and everything, but there's a possibility that y'all fucking up our future. Like, can we chill for a little bit while we get our shit back together? Like, we already going through an AI crisis where they're killing jobs already. So it doesn't benefit that the gas prices are up and all the goods are up too. Because who are they gonna blame for this? Trump, of course. And I will give fault to Trump as well. Trump did, Obama did have something in order for this already. He should have just kept it that way. I think it's the influence of Israel, brother. I'm telling you, it's not. It's like they have something on him. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what's going on in the future, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. If y'all mess with this content, man, I can get nitty gritty into this. I've been actually researching, understanding this a lot more. I'm understanding why we don't want nukes in that area. Because you got to understand why we can't have, because we're also promising. Let's see. We're also promising. We're promising the Middle East certain protections. Oh yeah, the strait is up here. Damn, Saudi Arabia is huge, boy. Look. We got Yemen, Oman, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, Kuwait, Dubai, Iraq, Iran. Look, Iran is huge. Now, I want y'all to understand the equivalence of the size. I wish this was blacked out. I don't know how we could do that. Let's do this. So, the size difference of, let me go back to the original one. Mr. Carter, what's going on, brother? You know, I'm just explaining these Arabs to the world. So anyway, Iran is this big. You got Tehran. You got Iran is this big right here. You see how big this area is? Let me show you. Where the hell is Israel? Now look. Y'all follow me? This is Iran, where my cursor is. Iran is this, right? Look at all this. Look at all this land. Of course, they don't need all the land to use. This is Israel. This little spot over here. So they shooting missiles this way. Choo, choo. But they've been attacking Lebanon, which is right here. Really, they're really criminal because where is? And then when they were taking the Gaza Strip, you got to understand the Gaza Strip is super micro, bro. So I think when they're pushing people from this, I think they were pushing them from the south to the north. I mean, from the north to the south. They're just pushing them out, basically attacking them from. That's why the Gaza, they were pushing them from the top of Gaza out to the bottom, forcing them out while they were just blowing shit up, right? Because it's Israel, and they were attacking Netanyahu. That's funny. That says Netanyahu like Netanyahu. That's like that nigga's last name for real. No, that's his first name. And then you got Lebanon. So they've been attacking Lebanon. So Israel's attacking Lebanon, which is in acquaintance with Iran, and they're supposed to be in the deal, so they don't. It's some weird shit, dude. It's literally some real shit. Is this for Israel and the Jews to be that small, it be that powerful is impressive. No, it's very impressive. They got great intel. They know exactly, and you know they're not even that far away from each other. They're like states away, if that makes sense. That's why they're able to shoot missiles across so fast, because this, I think Israel to Iran is like Illinois to Indiana type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how close they are, but it's just they're bigger than this country. But I feel like they know that, okay, we're in the Middle East, and we need them over there in the Middle East because we need intel. But also, we don't need anybody enriching uranium in the Middle East. Why? And this is my conclusion. We don't need them enriching because we have a protection for the AUE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. I don't know if Iraq is in there or Kuwait. I don't know if Yemen's in there too. But we have an agreement to protect them. So if one has a nuclear bomb, we can no longer protect these people that are paying us for protection. Which means we have to also prevent Israel from having it as well. So when Trump did his Middle Eastern tour and shit, he flew around and shit, like he's shaking hands with the real big dogs, like, hey man, this is how much money we're gonna need. They giving billions, hundreds of billions of dollars to America for their protection. But they, like right now, we can't even protect them. That's the problem. So they looking at America like, man, what y'all gonna do? Like, Iran's attacking us. We like, man, we can't do shit. We over here, we can send our little, our little cruise ships over there and try to prevent it from happening, but we can't even protect you right now. Ain't that a bitch? I'll be mad as hell. I just gave you hundreds of millions of dollars. Anyway, speaking of that, let's go to the next topic, and this is the Donald Trump officially welcomed his new plane. You know that plane? I don't know who gave him that. Was it Saudi Arabia? I think Saudi Arabia gave Trump a big ass new Air Force One. I thought he wasn't gonna use it. So it says Trump bids farewell to a Air Force One presidential aircraft, and it's been replaced with the new one that he was given. I thought he wasn't gonna use it yet. They immediately, they gotta run. They gotta make sure the CIA, whatever, go through it, make sure it's clean, make sure they got no bombs on it. They ain't got no motherfucking listening devices on it trying to get intel. You know what I'm saying? That's what I expect is on there or whatever. But let's see. Let's see what's going on, man. He got a new whip. I bet it's dope. But you see, imagine you give somebody a big ass plane and it's worth, I don't know, hundreds of millions possibly. For sure, hundreds of millions. And you can't even protect the niggas that gave it to you. and that's the reason why he gave it to you, for real, as a gift of appreciation, plus the money on top to protect them. And then you turn around and be like, damn, bro, I'm sorry, I can't even protect you. They even attacking our shit on your land. All right, it's your boy Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe. I appreciate the engagement. Let's keep it going.
Now on to some updates coming in from the U.S. The United States has bid farewell to an aircraft that has carried U.S. presidents around the world for more than 3 decades. The Trump administration is preparing to replace one of the current Air Force One jets with a Boeing 747 that was donated by Qatar. It's a move that has sparked political controversy and raised questions about cost, security, and ethics. The Air Force says the Qatari aircraft has completed modification and flight testing. Officials have, however, not confirmed whether the aircraft will be cleared for all presidential missions, including overseas travel. The replacement aircraft retains much of its luxury interior, originally designed for Qatar's royal family. The Air Force said that keeping the existing interior helped reduce costs and sped up the deployment. Leather lounges and high-end furnishings remain largely unchanged, while only limited modifications were made to meet security and communications requirements. The aircraft is intended as a temporary solution while Boeing continues to work on 2 next-generation Air Force One jets. According to Pentagon officials, the refurbishment cost of the Qatari aircraft remained below $400 million. Boeing was awarded a contract in 2017 to retrofit the 747 aircraft for presidential use. But years of delays and rising costs pushed completion days further into the future. Democrats criticized the move, arguing it raises ethical and national security concerns and questioning the use of taxpayer funds to upgrade an aircraft expected to serve only through the remainder of Donald Trump's presidency.
Well, they look. I hate her voice. Her voice just like, hey, look. If it was me and a chick like that, man, I'm like, hey, my boner has disappeared, man. I just can't get jiggy with that. Anyway, I'm just playing. Look, they worry about the wrong shit. It was a gift. How about we take the gift as it is? It's a gift. They just mad because the gift was given to a different person they like to give it to. Other countries fuck with Trump. Let them fuck with us. Because it's good on the behalf of America that they mess with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, a win for Trump is a win for America, bro. It's just when you get in America, everybody's trying to divide. Like, a win for America, a win for Trump is a win for America when it comes to other countries. Other countries don't really look at us like, oh, that's a liberal, that's a Republican. They don't see that shit. They just see Americans. You know what I'm saying? So they giving a thing to Trump. They giving it to America. Let's just accept it. Let's say, right? But they're upset about the upgrades that it takes to do that. Yes, the upgrades might cost a little bit of money to make sure that it's up to par for presidential standards. Of course, you need that, right? But you didn't have to pay for the aircraft, which was $400 million. Right, so it's like, y'all worried about the wrong shit. Like, for real. Y'all worry about the wrong stuff, bro. It's kind of, you know, it's like when people are like, oh, Trump spent this much on the UFC 250 freedom. I'm like, bro, y'all worry about the wrong shit. Like, our money has been used to launder, nigga. Like, our money is being used for fraud, and they not stopping it. And y'all worried about somebody doing some improvements that we can visually see. At least we know where it's going. Instead of like foreigners coming in stealing the shit and we letting them take it. That's way different. You know what I'm saying? At least we get to know that the shit is being used by somebody in the country, by the president. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think people just hate Trump because he's Trump, but he does a little stupid shit sometimes. But he's Trump. He's always been this way. Like, Trump has been Trump since he was in his 20s, G. I'm like, y'all expecting a new person, like, to change because he's in a different position. No, really, he walks into G7, hey, I'm the boss. That's G shit. Like, hey, of course he's not the boss, all right? But he said that it could be joking, it could be not joking, but depends if you're sensitive or not. You know, we're Americans, eh? You know what I'm saying? We like to joke around, yeah? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But so be it, man. Like, did Qatar give this to Biden or Obama or Bush? No. Or Clinton? No. So we got to take this as a piece of appreciation. Like, man, they giving us something that they don't do. They don't give. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And it goes for all other countries too. But like I said, Trump can make deals with countries and stuff, and then the Supreme Court can go behind him and say, no, all that tariff shit is out the window, which will defeat the purpose of doing the tariffs and negotiating with each country. When, like I said, even the boss got a boss, and the boss is the Supreme Court, and whatever Supreme Court says goes over the boss's head, which is Trump. Unfortunately. Yeah, so y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Like, do you feel the type of way that we got a free plane? Even if you had to put upgrades on it, that's for safety reasons. You need our president to be safe. You gotta stand. I hate that people want harm to the president because this is our leader. Regardless if he's a Republican or Democrat, he is the leader of said country. And for him to not only try to be attacked domestically by our own people, which is a flaw already, y'all super talk bad on, like, y'all know if y'all talk bad on Putin or Xi Jinping, whatever buddy name is in China, off with your head. Off with your head, G. Well, this is the only country, for real, you can just, not the only country, but this is the main country that you could just talk reckless about the president. You can try to take him out and all that. Facts. And this happened in another country, boy, they taking your hands off. They cutting your toes off, for real. You do this in North Korea, bro, they gonna kill off your lineage. Everybody getting in now, not just you, your granny, your mother. like I don't know. Maybe we're just so privileged in America. Maybe we should spend our time on better things to think about. Because there's a lot of fraud going on, man. There's a lot of laundering going on of the American dollar. We're all being finessed. We got to understand that the money's being moved around right in front of us. And it's not about no improvements that we're seeing. It's not about no ballroom or no UFC thing. It's more about money's given to people in fraud. Of people that it's not even, they're overusing the money. Imagine you a middle class person working your money. You look back and this motherfucker got a BMW M series, M3 competition, and you be like, wait, you're an immigrant? He's like, how the hell you get an M class? And then they just look at the nigga, they like, yeah, I got a daycare. Whole time ain't no kids in a daycare. Boy, I be blue as hell, boy. I be like, what? I need that back. You know what I'm saying? And that's tax money, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So imagine how many people got to tax for one person to be affording, BMWs and Mercedes and shit. It's a lot of people got to be taxed to afford that type of shit. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video, please. And don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. All right, let me answer the question. I seen the question here. He says, what up, Mr. Beats? What up, what up? You said, what do you think about the new $1 billion Obama Center, bro? Look, I've been over there, right? I was gonna go again tomorrow, but I went to my homie's house and right when I've been over in Chicago when they was building the whole thing up. It looked like a big ass brick, G, right? But I want to see it now that it's complete, because now everybody want to be in Chicago. Right now, Chicago bussing. Chicago is bussing right now. Like everybody's in Chicago right now. Celebrities, all that. Marlon Wayans, Oprah Winfrey, all the presidents, all the vice presidents, nigga, everybody out there right now. Like Chicago's busting right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and to say, and I heard that this was not. It was funded by donors and shit. So it can cost $1 billion. I think we put our name. I think we're so gun ho on the price of things that we don't understand that it's not funded by what we think it's funded by. And even if it was, if it brings the community together, I'd rather spend $1 billion. And I don't even really like Obama like that. I like that he was first black president. We'll do whatever. Cool. He ain't doing too much for the black community. But the thing is, if it brings people together, I'm almost for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, because the money's going to be wasted regardless on situations that we don't need. So if the Obama Center cost $1 billion, even if it was taxpayers' dollars, right? He's not building it from some no throne he's sitting on. He built a basketball court. He built a garden for people to go there. A museum, Black history, pretty much in there. It looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really nice. So even if it was, I think it was privately funded. But even if it wasn't privately funded, I'm still for it. If it was publicly funded by the taxpayers, I'm still for the center, because what it does, I'll be honest, it makes the city look better. It's just he unfortunately put his name on it. But you know what? That was his idea. Imagine a new building just come up in Chicago randomly and it looks nice. So we might come. And the only problem I do have with it is that it's going to increase the value of the homes in Hyde Park even further. So all the people, they already gentrified it, right? So people that don't know, Hyde Park was not always gentrified. That was the hood, literally. Like, once you hit south, like right there, hood. They brung the white people in. Yep. They brung them in. They got the white people in, G. And when they brung them in, they brung the Starbuckses, the yoga classes, the foo-foo dogs. And I mean, I'm not against it. It make the area a little better, I'm not gonna lie with you. And then you flood them in. The house value shot up. But the thing is now, when you bring the Obama Center in there, and I'm not saying not to do it, it's just what happens. Maybe they should just give more money. What happens is now you bring the value of the area up, which means you push the poor people back out, which means you push the poor people west and south, deeper west and south. and you keep them away from Hyde Park because they can't afford it. Or it can be white people that can't afford it neither that's up there. It just gets too expensive where it's not affordable. And they're going to increase the taxes because it needs to be funded. The value of it's going to go up because of that. But the people that own houses, the value of their houses will go up, but also their taxes will go up. So it's like a win-win, lose-lose situation. You just get it how you live. So if you're a person trying to buy a home in that area, it's going to be more expensive than it was about 4 years ago. And then the interest rate's not helping. So what do I think about the $1 billion center, bro? I think it's a net positive. Let's just say that. Anything that brings recognition to Chicago in a positive light is a good thing. Well, let's see what happens. Hopefully they can regulate the violence and make sure nothing happens over there. Oh, I hope not. It's right off the lake too. Like, it's right there. Like, it looks nice, bro. It looks like a big ass brick just sitting in the ground. But you know what? There's a net positive. You know, you don't have to just go to the museum that you have to pay for. There's a bunch of free shit you can do over there. They like keep shit and keep people active and stuff. So net positive. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. We're gonna keep it going. I appreciate y'all being up with me, man. What's going on tonight? What's today? Today is Saturday. Oh, today is Sunday. Happy Father's Day to the fathers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father myself. You know what I'm saying? Am I the only one? Or I feel like sometimes I like to be left alone on these type of days. I just want peace. Like, I'll go to a forest preserve and just sit in the car. I'll go to the lake, just sit by the lake, walk around, jog. And then I use the end of my day for the family. Maybe it's just me. I like to, on days of Father's Day, I just be wanting peace. Like, I don't be wanting to do no family shit. Just be wanting to, like, just leave me the hell alone. But that's for my birthday too. For my birthday, I just be wanting to be left alone. I just want to go and have some self time. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only father here. Let's go to the next topic. All right, let's see what's going on here. So it looks like it's finna get controversial in here. Real controversial, big dog. So it looks like the judges released video evidence of the teen murder trial, which means this is the boy, Carmelo Anthony. So they released the video. I wonder if this is... Okay, so they released video of... They released real video. Come on, this is not real footage. I need real footage, G. Let's see what it's saying. I could probably try to find a real footage. Okay, let's keep it going. It's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Make sure y'all subscribe right now.
Now to the chilling videos and other evidence released from the trial of a Texas teen convicted and sentenced to 35 years for the fatal stabbing of a fellow athlete from a rival high school. The case making national headlines and renewing the debate about race and justice in America. Here's ABC's Olivia Rubin.
What's your name, man? Carmelo Anthony. All right, see a little bit of blood on your hands there, okay?
Tonight, for the first time, a new look at video evidence in a murder case involving two track stars. Carmelo Anthony handcuffed after stabbing rival Austin Metcalf before a track meet in Frisco, Texas.
That's the alleged suspect. Okay. I'm not alleged. Okay.
The April 2025 altercation unfolding after Anthony entered this yellow tent belonging to Metcalf's team. Metcalf asking him to leave and pushed him. It's difficult to see the confrontation, but you can see Anthony exiting the tent, running, then walking away. Bystanders pointing him out to police.
My friend just got stabbed. Need to send an ambulance right now.
In newly released 911 calls, you can hear the chaos and heartbreak. Metcalf's twin brother right there.
Come on, Austin. Come on, Austin. Come on, baby. Come on, you got it.
The new video also showing both Anthony and Metcalf entering that stadium before the incident. The case quickly drawing national headlines, fueled by a social media debate over the races of the two men and whether Anthony felt any remorse.
He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
With the jury convicted Anthony earlier this month and sentenced him to 35 years in prison. But Anthony maintains he acted in self-defense and has now filed a notice that he intends to appeal that conviction.
Whit.
All right, Olivia Rubin for us tonight. Thank you.
Yeah. This is a sticky situation about this. You know, the ironic thing about this situation, let's rewind it a little bit. The ironic part is that his jacket says fear of God on it, yet he's sapping niggas up. Look, let's just say this. If he did put his hands on you, and I seen the original video, bro, it happened. It almost happened so fast as if he had the weapon in his jacket, waiting to use it. That's how fast it happened. Like shove, stab, immediately. That's premeditation, bro. You cannot do that, bro. And then you tell somebody, if you touch me, then they're gonna use that. Hella witnesses around. You allowed your emotions to get ahead of you, and that's the reason why you're in this situation, bro. You're just paying for what you did, but you got to live another day. That's the most important part of this. He actually get to live, the other guy didn't. So regardless on who goes to jail, if it's self-defense or not, you still get to live. You get to get out and live a full life after that. You still get to live a full life now. A lot of people, they don't like this opinion because they think it's race motivated. This isn't a race case, Joe. Bro, it's just a black kid. They be like, oh, what if it was the other way? It's not a what if situation. This is what it is now. We're not talking about what ifs. We're talking about it is. There's no what if. You stabbed somebody, bro. He pushed you and you stabbed him. He didn't jump on you. He didn't ground and pound you where it was necessary. You didn't lose your balance. The jury decided, and this was true technically speaking, your life was not in imminent danger where you could use that type of force. If I punch you in the face, you cannot take a gun out and shoot me. Unless, look, and this is the unless part. Now, this is the part people don't understand. Unless the force that you use is more greater than what I can defend myself with. So if I'm a old ass dude, 80 years old, you punch me in the face as a 20-year-old, there's a possibility I can stand my ground because I cannot defend myself. I cannot defend myself, and I must use upper force in order to protect myself. You have not only an age difference on me by 60 years, hypothetically, you also have a strength difference on me. There's now there's more of a defense. But you're a kid at the same age as this kid, and he just pushes you. He didn't punch you, he pushed you, and you took out a weapon. So the force of the scale of force, you increased it by doing this. He pushed, you stabbed. That's exactly what the jury sees, bro. They don't care. It's not even about race, bro. If y'all really think about it, y'all can push the race notion, but what I hate about this is when people push the race notion and it's not really about race for real. You give less merit on the situation, so then you take away some of the power away from a real case that might be racially motivated, if that makes sense. This wasn't a racially motivated case. He stabbed someone for pushing him. Simple as that. He should have, first off, he shouldn't have had the knife there. But, okay, he had it there. Okay, so be it. It's like me having a gun somewhere I'm not supposed to have it, then I shoot somebody when I wasn't supposed to shoot them, bro. It's a difference if you shot him, if you had the ability you were supposed to shoot him. You can't say self-defense and you pull out a knife. Then you stabbed him, and I understand he dipped off. He's scared. That makes sense. He's scared. When he got him in the handcuffs, because this ABC News, they're not gonna show it all. When he got in there, he's like, is he gonna be okay? And the dude's like, I got the alleged suspect in custody. He's like, it ain't alleged. I did it. I'm like, nigga, shut your mouth. Let your lawyer talk, G. Let your lawyer talk. Don't say a word, bro. You're being alleged convicted for murder or deadly harm, and you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what other people think about this. This I don't know how y'all can possibly think this is a race case. Like, no. Now you could say that, oh, the prosecutors, they say that, oh, this guy, the jury was all white, or they weren't all, or none of them were black, because they weren't all white, but just none of them were black. Let's just say that, right? That's all. But I seen the video. I wish I could find the original video. Let's see if I find it. See, the news channel don't be wanting to show you. But yeah, basically it happened super quick, like as if the knife was ready to stab immediately. All you seen is a push, a shove, and immediately he jumped out, like as if he stabbed him immediately. It wasn't no, I reached in my bag and grabbed my weapon. It looked like as if he had the weapon already tucked and ready to use it, type shit. And it's like, bro, and I hate this for young black men too, because it's like, you didn't think that this would go this way. Maybe you thought like, oh, I'm just gonna stab him, bro. You could have punched Buddy ass in the face and just, that's all it would have been, bro, is a fight with 2 kids, bro. I punched you in the face and I ran off. That would have been a better situation. Now say you punched him he shoved you, you punched him in the face, and then him and his brother jumped on you. Okay, now we have another case now, right? Now the situation changes. But we're not talking about that. It's a shove to a stab, not a shove to a punch to a jumping. Now it's a stab, which is self-defense technically more. That stands more up. Regardless if you're the aggressor or not, let's say. So tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. I know this is a sticky situation. No one wants to argue about this. No one wants to talk about it, but let's be real. You got to be real with yourself. This was not race motivated. Maybe the jury was, but him stabbing that kid had nothing to do with his race. It don't matter if he was a jock. He can be white. He can be black. It doesn't really matter. He can be bullied constantly. It didn't matter, because when the judge, when they're in the jury, they're thinking about the moment at the time. They don't care about, oh, this guy's been bullied and now he's up. Now it's his time to get even. No, bro. That's not how the system works. They're thinking about what happened at the time that you did it, not because it added up. I can bully you for years. Then one day I push you and you take out a gun or whatever and shoot me. That's still not self-defense. It's a sticky situation, man. I feel bad for the kid, but you know what? 33 years is reasonable. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can't be like, he's 18 years old, possibly, because he says he's a senior. So he's probably 18 years old. 33 years is not that bad, bro. He gonna get out. He gonna be like 50. Well, he can get out. He's eligible for parole in 17 years, technically speaking. So he can really get out of that motherfucker like early, like 35-ish, for real. Or 42, or no, 52. And he can still go out and become something great. The other kid can't get out and do nothing. He's done. You know what I'm saying? He's finito. There's no potential in that no more. So, like, the least he can do is serve 33 years, G. They could have gave him 99 for real, and they'll be justified to give it to him. They chose a range between 100 and 1 in 100, and they chose 30. They gave him a third of what they could have got him. So that's reasonable. So that debate should be over by now. Like, it's just somebody that can't control his emotions. So when you can't control your emotions, you deal with the price of not controlling your emotions. I'm sorry. Stupid things happen to stupid people that make stupid decisions. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy Angelo Savage. It's the Savage Report. Subscribe below. Let's go. Now we finna get back into some sticky ground here now. Like, this next situation, y'all not gonna like this one. Y'all are not gonna like this one, because I barely liked it. Now, so they say that in McCurtain County, where is that at? Y'all know where McCurtain County is? No clue. They somewhere, Tulsa, so Oklahoma. Because it's a Tulsa channel, so it gotta be in Oklahoma. McCurtain County. So it says that the Arby's employee accused of giving herpes to the customer. Oh Lord, not the herp. That's uncurable. You don't want the herp now. You do not want the herp. Woo! Gave him the herp. How you give him the herp? Let's play the video. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe. Let's keep it going. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there, man. Let's get this money, man. Y'all educating y'allself. Y'all in the chat, so I know y'all educated. Y'all must be educated individuals in this chat. Y'all gotta be. Because I've been talking about nothing but the news. If you're an educated person, in the chat, I want you to subscribe right now. Just hit the subscribe button, because this is the type of information y'all need to know. Then, if you're an educated individual, I need you to hit that subscribe button right now. Because you know what that tells me? That tells me that y'all want to know this type of information, but I'm not going to butter it up for you. I'm going to give you the savage report. I'm going to give you the savage way of understanding this. I can break it down simple for you and give you the unpopular opinion everyone is thinking. All right? So if you're an intelligent individual in the chat right now, you hear me? I'm going to need you to hit that subscribe button right now, because it just makes sense that you stay in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense, right? Just hit that subscribe button. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This is a Savage Report. Let's keep it moving. Let's go.
Now to a story we all wish would be just a gross urban legend. But in McCurtain County, a former Arby's manager is charged with felony poisoning, accused of spitting in a woman's food and giving her herpes as a result.
After a long night bartending, Jenica Church stopped at Arby's in Broken Bow.
It was taking a little bit of time. Thought they were probably mad at me because it was right about to close.
Jenica said she had some history with Amanda Hendricks, the manager, but nothing major. She went home, ate, and shared sandwiches with her father-in-law and grandmother-in-law.
Jenica, her husband, the kids, and the grandparents all lived together. After that night, Jenica's mouth began to flare up like it never had before. The doctor diagnosed her with herpes.
Several times a week, I get a flare-up. It goes all the way up to the top of my eye twitches. I mean, it's very painful.
You're probably wondering, how could she possibly connect herpes to Arby's? Broken Bow is a small town. Jenica says Amanda Hendricks was bragging about spitting in her sandwiches that night, and Jenica's daughter heard the story.
According to the affidavit, Broken Bow police say they pulled cameras and saw Amanda spitting in the food. She's charged with felony poisoning with intent to injure. A warrant has been issued for her arrest.
You hear that as like a tale that wouldn't happen.
That's literally what I was just about to say. Like, people say, oh, we'll spit in your food or whatever, you know, but I've never seen that happen.
Jenica and her family filed a lawsuit against Amanda, Arby's, and affiliated restaurant groups, claiming extreme anxiety, emotional distress, and fear of infection. Jenica fears it'll impact her service industry work.
Personally, if I go out to eat and I see somebody with that big old thing on their face, I don't want them serving my food. I can't kiss my daughter's face off anymore. That was like my thing. Just kiss your face off. You know what I mean? Just, I don't know. It's sad.
The fallout is tough for Jenica's mother-in-law, Patricia Dollarhite, to even talk about.
I'm sorry. When we were leaving today, my son was sitting at my table eating breakfast, and he wanted a kiss. Bye. But he could not have one.
Wow.
So you bet I'm angry. I see what it's doing to my
That poor old lady. Now, when you mess with the old ladies, you messing with me. You don't mess with an old lady now. And this is crazy. Now, this is disgusting, actually. Herpes are forever. Now you can't kiss your kid no more. What about your spouse? What's going on with that? It's crazy. What made her think that was even slightly okay? In her brain, what made her believe that was even the slightest okay? This is sad. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the reason why I say just make your food at home. Stop eating out. Stop door dashing. People are spitting in people's food. You think that was the first time she did that to somebody? They literally got an infection and didn't know what it was. How many people you think this lady infected? Maybe because her day was bad, maybe because her check was short. So she decided, let me infect random people that has nothing to do with me. And I'm infected. So now you got somebody with active herpes making your food. Look, I was at a Buena Beef one time out here in Chicago, like Illinois, and more towards the burbs. And I seen somebody put, it was a Portillo's. It was a Portillo's. They putting the burger on the grill without gloves, bro. I don't care if it cooks and it burns the germs off, bro. No, I don't know where your hands been before that. Put a glove on, then put the burger on the grill, on the broiler. Do you understand? This is Arby's. I didn't even know Arby's had customers, G. She was probably eating that brand new chicken sandwich. It looked good, and I was finna buy one. Now you just scared me. I'm not doing that. Cause you telling me somebody that just mad about their day, spit in your food, and has poisoned your whole family. What if her kids was eating Arby's? Grandma. Somebody had a lower immune system. People like, oh, everybody got herpes. This ain't no just any herp. This probably the you feel me? Simplex virus 2. Like that's herp is a forever thing. Now she's gonna break every time she stress out. She gonna have a herp. She can't. She gonna break out. Now what are you gonna sue about? And how much you gonna get? Because it don't matter how much money you get, you still got herpes, G. Ain't no more kissing your baby on the face and nothing, because they can get it. That's why I don't let nobody kiss my kids. Fuck that. Anytime you want to kiss your spouse, he gotta look at your lip like this. If you break it with your spouse, you go out, bro. Fuck. It's a sticky world, man. It's a sticky world, man. That shit is real. And I say, like I said, this is why I don't eat out. I don't eat out because I don't trust people who's preparing my food. No, us in this new society of letting everybody touch our food. You know, when your food gets delivered, it's being touched by multiple hands. The hands that's making it, and the same hands that's making it ain't the same hands that's preparing it to be shipped out. And then another person picks it up. And when they drop it off, they want to see if they get a tip or not. They might fuck around and either eat your food, dig your hand in there, or spit in your food because you didn't tip. So one person's here spitting your food because he's just tired of working. The other person's gonna spit in your food because you didn't tip them enough, even though it might have been 20%. But in their eyes, they're like, well, this house is big. Remember that one video everybody was trending? She's like, this house is big. This house is too big for a $5 tip. But the food only costs $20. So she gave him $25 tip, 25%. But in his eyes, $5 ain't enough for a big ass house. But she tipped him 25%. An individual that's malice, that has bad intent, that person's gonna spit in that food. That person is going to try to infect you. And it's not the first time I've seen somebody spit in somebody's food or infect their food. One lady sprayed pepper spray in a dude's food. Yes, got him sick and his family sick and his baby sick. We gotta stop using these apps. We gotta stop using these apps where people, it's too many hands touching your food before you touch your food. I don't even like to go out to eat because the waitress touch it before she touch my shit. Like after the chef serves your shit, he puts it up on under the heater on the front, and then the waitress comes in and grabs it and shit. Sneezing particles all in the air, bro. Like, I'm telling you how disease. I took a microbiology class, man. Bacteria is everywhere, and it grows very, very quick. Yet we keep trusting people. I think she went in the driveway. She didn't even use a food app. So what do you think they're doing with the food? And I'm not saying this is what makes Arby's bad. It just makes that employee bad. But she does represent the company, so I would have to sue her, and I would have to sue the company. And if I was her, I would try to bankrupt that woman, if I could. Like, you're not gonna be, all your Arby's checks are coming to me, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? No more Arby's checks. I get the Arby's checks, and we're gonna have to beat you. Sorry, we're gonna have to beat you for sure. That's what I was saying, right? If you got infected by somebody that was malice to you and just spit in your food, what you gonna do? Just sit there and take it? Oh, I'm gonna sue you? No. I need you. I need your soul, ma'am. Like, you thought she was gonna get away with it? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's what you need to do. I'm just saying that that's what could happen to one who messes with a savage. Just saying. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. This is getting, it's getting wicked out here, man. Y'all better watch what y'all do, watch what you eat. Like, it's best to just go eat vegan, just stop eating out. If that food ain't made in front of you, negative. Facts. Because you just don't know, man. Just a disgruntled employee, and you think she was the only one that got affected? I bet the other ones got infected, but they didn't see this news channel knowing that, like, damn, I got hurt. They probably like, oh man, I think my wife's gonna catch me sleeping around. Let me play it off. Whole time you got the hurt from Arby's chicken sandwich. This is crazy. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Please like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below and tell me what you think about this. This is wicked, man. What are you gonna do behind this though? Like, you can sue the company, and that's true. But what are you willing to do? Man, y'all tell me that down in the comment section right now. What would you do if someone spit in your food and gave you hurt? This is extreme. You know what I'm saying? This is extreme. That's a death sentence, damn near. Like, not a death sentence, but herpes forever, yo. There's no cure. You're gonna have that forever. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section. Peace. Yeah, man. So we got a comment, J Cash. Appreciate the love, J Cash. This is disgusting. That's why you don't eat out. No, bro. This is exactly why you don't eat out. Exactly why you don't eat out. It's the reason why you don't use DoorDash. I mean, people at work I be working with, they be ordering DoorDash all day. I'm like, y'all know y'all. Oh, the sticker on there prevents them from opening. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no sticker prevent nobody from touching that. They gonna touch it. Yeah. And they gonna eat your fry. Then they gonna see the tip, and they go, oh yeah, you said leave at the door. I'm gonna put your food right at your door, so when you open up your glass door, you knock your drink over. They do that shit on purpose. So, all right, let's get to the next story, man. This is getting interesting. Like, people spending food, but I think we're gonna end with this last story. We're gonna head out of here for the night, and it's that Savage Report. So it seems like something's going wrong in the little Walmart sector of the world, and they say that the Walmart cashier was accused of hiding winning lottery tickets receipts for the D-Land man. Okay, let's see what's going on, man. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Make sure y'all subscribe below. I need y'all to get those likes up for me if you can. Get those likes up for me, yeah.
A cashier arrested for allegedly stealing a receipt for a winning lottery ticket. I'm Troy Campbell in Volusia County, where the sheriff's office says that the victim plays the same numbers every time before they finally won. But they say the cashier here tried to prevent him from cashing out his winnings. The Volusia Sheriff's Office arresting 40-year-old Tamika Hall on the felony charge of grand theft. Investigators say the victim, who's an elderly man, showed up to the Walmart convenience center in DeLand on Sunday morning to claim a winning Florida lottery ticket for the amount of $2,700. That's when Hall, who was working as a cashier, provided him with instructions how to claim his winnings. But a few hours later, the victim realized Hall never handed him his receipt, which is required in order to claim the money. The victim went back into the store and spoke to the manager. Detectives say that's when the manager reviewed surveillance video, and it showed Hall, quote, folded up and put it in the left pocket of her uniform vest. Tamika eventually left work for the day. On Monday morning, Volusia's deputies met with Hall inside the security office of the Walmart. Investigators say Hall told them after she spoke with the victim, she got busy with another customer and quickly put the receipt in her pocket with the intention of giving it to her manager, which she never did. Deputies say they walked with Hall to her car, where they retrieved the receipt for the winning Florida lottery ticket before putting her in handcuffs.
You need to protect that ticket.
Thanks.
You don't want to lose track of that ticket.
Oscar Acosta is the founder of LottoExpert.net. He says if you have a winning ticket, it's important to sign the back, take a photo, and of course, have your receipt.
There is a level of trust. It requires a receipt, so then you can mail it in, or if it's a major price, you're probably better off going in person.
So you're telling me she's like, yeah, you won this, go cash it out here, and then never get your receipt back and put it in her pocket. And then she tried to cash it for herself. Never reported to anybody, but she's like, man, I need that 20-something hundred more than you need that 20-something hundred. And that might have been true, but this the case. You stole it. You didn't ask for it. You took it. You took advantage of an individual. What if somebody didn't know what to do, and the whole time you sitting there taking lottery tickets? We got to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And it's just like, damn. He did what he was supposed to do. So, I don't know, man. It's getting sticky. I wouldn't personally. You can't trust nobody, man. Even I had a lady try to cheat me out of 3 cents at the Dollar Tree. I said, hey, you 3 cents short, man. 3 cents. Yeah, man. 3 cents. I need that. I don't care if it's a dime. It's still mine. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. They be trying to finesse you out of your earnings. Like, I don't like to be finessed for nothing. That's why I'm good at math now. So that don't ever happen to me now. But I catch it on to it very quick. People are shicey. Can I end it with that? People are shicey. They're going to do whatever they want to get ahead, and they're even finesse people that don't know or take advantage of. She knew what the hell she did. You don't need to just take that goddamn ticket. Yeah, this is how you claim it. Put the ticket in your pocket and try to play it smooth like I didn't just know. And this is the second job that somebody had to rewind the cameras back and realize that the employee was lying and did some foul shit, like some real foul stuff. I'm like, bro, that's not right. If that person won fair and square, let him win. The store gets a percentage. Of course, the lady don't get a percentage. The store gets a percentage every time they win. But that don't mean finesse. So now you don't get a job and you got a record. Let's go and check this person out so they make sure we know who this criminal is.
They do say Hall has since been terminated from her employment. In Volusia County, Troy Campbell, News 6.
She's been terminated from her gas station job. Cool. That ain't shit. She's been fired from her gas station job. Cool. She needs charges. I think they charged her though. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comments section. I just think that, like, I'm trying to find a picture of her. It's right here. Come on, man. She need to steal her aligner. She need to steal her some something to make that motherfucker come back. You hear me? Like, where is your hair at? That shit don't start. You ain't got a 4 head. You got a 5 head. You hear me? Like, that shit fat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you had to steal it. Damn, man, I would have just gave it to her. I'm like, you know, ma'am, here, use it for a hair transplant. You need it more than I do, actually. When I seen her ass like that, been desperate. And I still would have got her like, hey, man, I can afford your transplant, but damn, you ain't have to steal shit. Come on, man, you look like a criminal with that hairstyle, boy. You look reckless as hell. So to steal my motherfucking lottery ticket? No. We got a problem. And I'm gonna die about my problem. You're not about to steal $20-some $100 from me. Definitely when I want it fair and square. And then you try to get in there and finesse it. But like, I think hopefully, what if she took it and then signed it? Because they don't care like if it's hers or not. Like, if she signed it, that's her shit. But I guess you can't cash it if it's a stolen item. You get what I'm saying? It's weird, man. It's weird, man. Y'all gonna let women like this finesse y'all, man? She probably distracted the hell out of dude too. And like, oh, that's crazy, man. I think you should go here. Like, as she's talking, she got the piece of paper in her hand. She like, she looking at it like, yep, 35 or 40 or 47, 48. Do. 45, 47. Look, and then she like, well, I think what you gotta do, you gotta take this to the corporate building downtown and But you have to wait a business day before you do that and take that down there. And while you take that down there, you just tell me what you need to do, and then you cash the check off there and tell them that you're there, and I'll see you around, buddy. I think you know, that's what she did. Snuck the shit right in her pocket. Dude come back in like, where is it? Where did it go? Where did what go? Bitch start playing clueless. Bitch, where's your line and go? I need my ticket. I need my ticket. I need it now. I'm gonna set this motherfucker on fire. Like, you gotta start talking stupid. Like, for real. You got money on the line here. You gotta start talking reckless. Like, at this point, I'm finna burn this motherfucker down until I get this little ticket, even though it might be a little 20-something hundred. That ain't mean nothing. That's still 20-something hundred though. You know. And I think they were supposed to technically pay you out for like 500 of it, and then give you a ticket back, and you take the rest of the thing, and they'll get reimbursed for it. I don't know. I don't play that shit. I don't be playing the lottery and shit because I want to earn my money the hardcore way. It's just sad that like people are just willing to do whatever to get what they want in this life, and I understand. She probably is going through something she needed. Now she lose her job and her money, and her time. So. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments section. Like, I don't know what's going on with this type of thing. It's weird. So, it's your boy Angelo Savage, man. Are you gonna let this woman take your lottery ticket, or are you gonna beat her? Like, this is like, you're stealing money directly from me. This is required. I need to take it back in blood, G. You're taking money directly from me. You know that last video I was commenting on, like, oh, you're doing, you did this to my food, bro. You just don't care who you do it to. You just gonna do it to, okay. And then this lady taking somebody's lottery ticket. So you taking money directly out my hand, out my pocket, for me to feed my family or do whatever I need with, just to make you happy. Beat her, you hear me? Beat her like she stole something, which she did. Beat her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, at least, or get your sister something to do her in. Like, come on, do something. She don't get to just go to jail and get free, because they'll let her ass right back out. As soon as they arrest her, it's the same time they let her go. They will literally put her in handcuffs, drive around the block, and let her go. No, we don't want to do the paperwork. It's like, bro, it's a sad situation. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy Angelo Savage. This is the daily night news, and this is the Savage Report. So I want you guys to like the video, and I want you guys to subscribe right now, and so we can help this lady get some head in the front. You hear me? It's your boy Angelo Savage. Peace. Very, very sticky situation, man. Are you allowed to put your hands on her? She just stole money from you. Or do you give her a pep talk and be like, you could possibly go to jail? No. Sorry. You're going to go to jail too, but I'm going to have to beat you first. You're going to have to get this ass whooping quick. They're going to be here in about 7 minutes. So I'm going to whoop you for about 7 minutes, and they'll take you in for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? Because if this was a man, even if it was a woman she stole from, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you just stole my money? Like, what made you think that was cool? And then on top of that, nothing made her think she thought she could finesse. I don't see why she thought she could finesse. Like, of course the guy's gonna realize he doesn't have his ticket, and you're the last person he sends it to. So, yeah, I can't do it. Nope. So y'all tell me what y'all think about that, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all like the show tonight, we've been on for an hour and 42 minutes. This is the Daily Night News, Angelo Savage, Angelo Report, or the Savage Report. We've been on for about an hour and 45 minutes. We're gonna hop off now. I definitely fuck with y'all, Barrel, for real. Let me read some comments. I see it says, LOL, she need a damn wig. Yes, she definitely do. Out here committing crimes with no hair. She two people. Snake said truth. She just started hitting her own head on the counter. Officer, I swear. No facts. She's somebody that's just, she's a person that's crazy. You gotta watch her because she's insane. And if you can prevent yourself from being around people like this, like if you knew your own information, like your better resources to Google that shit or use ChatGPT or Gemini to figure out that answer, because she just tried to finesse you out your winnings, which is crazy. So that being said, y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you around. This is the Savage Report. We'll be back on tomorrow. I don't care that it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the fathers in the chat, but I don't care if it's Father's Day. We streaming every day until the 30th. Big 29. Big boy status. I'm telling you, we gonna stream every day until the 30th, and we almost there, man. So y'all keep it going. If you're in the chat for real, it seems like you guys have been here for a long time. That means y'all like news, commentary, trending topics, and y'all like this Savage reactions. You know what I'm saying? That Savage reacts. So I want y'all to do this for me. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can, and hit the notification bell. I need y'all to know when I'm posting. I want you to know that there's a real commentary there in town. Now, we're not buffering nothing. What I say, what I think is what I say. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about that. LaShawn Mayers, thank you so much. Happy Father's Day to you, Savage. Yes, thank you. And happy Father's Day to anybody in the chat, man. And as a Father's Day gift to me, I'm gonna need all y'all to subscribe right now. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all know what it is, man. You know, and I'm a present father too, man. I'm not one of them deadbeats, G. You know, I grew up with a deadbeat father. I could never be that, you know. So I'm trying to be something that I was. I'm trying to be anti what I was raised as. I can't be that way, man. I just don't have it in my soul to just not be present now. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to be where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? I will be there. I'm just gonna put that in the air right there. So, as a present from y'all to me, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that button. You know, just hit it for the one time, G. Just hit it, and then hit the notification bell on the side so you can know when I'm back home, and then I can hit you with some Savage reacts. And you know, I'm just saying, you know, just a thought. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Happy Father's Day, and I'm out for the night, man. Peace. I appreciate the love, man. Y'all out here thugging. We out of here. Love. Y'all stay safe out here, man. Enjoy the day, even though in Chicago it's gonna be raining, but it don't matter. It don't even matter. It's still sunny to us fathers out here, man. Appreciate the love, y'all. I'll see y'all tonight for another episode of the Daily Night News, the Savage Report. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Just keep it moving. Peace. Yeah.